Hello, football historians, strategists, and data scientists, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are settling one of the biggest debates in the history of the beautiful game. What is the greatest football formation ever devised? For decades, coaches and pundits have argued over the 4-4-2, the 4-3-3, the revolutionary 3-5-2. But those debates often rely on nostalgia, personal bias, or the success of one exceptional team. We're taking the emotion out of it. We're going straight to the source, historical data. We have compiled statistics from Major League and international football spanning over 70 years, analyzing everything from goal difference, trophy conversion rates, defensive solidity metrics, and player adaptability across different eras. And the data doesn't lie. The numbers lead us to one definitive answer. Over the next 8 to 10 minutes, I will walk you through the evidence, revealing the statistical superiority of one single formation. I will show you why it produces the most balanced team, why it adapts best to tactical shifts, and why, when the numbers are crunched, it stands alone as the greatest football formation ever created. Prepare to have your tactical worldview challenged. Let's start the analysis. Phase 1. Defining greatness, what the data measures. To claim greatest ever, we can't just look at wins. We need a holistic metric. Our data model focuses on three key statistical pillars. Pillar 1, defensive solidity. This is measured by goals conceded per match, GCPM, and clean sheet percentage. A great formation must provide a solid foundation. If a formation is too exposed, its greatness is limited. Pillar 2, attacking efficiency. This is measured by goal difference, GD, and expected goals conversion rate, XGCR. A formation must produce goals consistently, not just rely on luck or one-star striker. Pillar 3, longevity and adaptability. This is perhaps the most crucial metric. We track how successfully a formation has been used across different decades, different leagues, from the rigidity of Serie A to the speed of the Premier League, and by different types of managers. Greatness must transcend time and style. Before we reveal the top contender, I want to hear your prediction. Which formation do you personally believe the data will favor as the greatest? And what is the single statistic that proves your point? Drop your prediction and reasoning in the comments below. Phase 2, the contenders. Why the rivals fall short. Let's quickly address the formations that are iconic, but statistically fall into the very good category, not the greatest ever. Rival A, the classic 4-4-2. The 4-4-2 is legendary for its simplicity and balance. However, the data shows its central weakness, the midfield diamond. Against modern three-man midfields like the 4-3-3, the 4-4-2 midfield is easily overwhelmed and defensively exposed in central zones. Its defensive solidity, GCPM, numbers are consistently higher, worse, in major international tournaments and top-tier European club competitions over the last 20 years. It's a great baseline, but inflexible. Rival B, the attacking 4-2-4/total football. Historically, the 4-2-4 was brilliant for pure attack. However, its low clean sheet percentage and poor defensive transition metrics prove that while it can win 5-4, it is structurally flawed for long, grueling league campaigns. It fails the solidity test. Rival C, the modern 3-4-3/3-5-2. These systems score very well on adaptability, often shifting seamlessly. But the data shows they are heavily dependent on two factors: elite wingbacks and specific personnel. When those wingbacks are fatigued or injured, the defensive solidity metrics plummet because of the wide open flanks. Their structural reliance on individual fitness prevents them from claiming the all-time statistical crown. Phase 3, the revelation, the statistically proven formation. We have eliminated the icons and the flawed systems. The data points consistently to one structure that achieves the highest aggregate scores across all three pillars of greatness. The formation that consistently delivers the lowest goals conceded per match, maintains the highest goal difference, and has shown flawless adaptability across every major league since the 1970s, is the 4-3-3. Now, let me be clear. We're not talking about the simple, rigid 4-3-3. We're talking about the fluid, positional 4-3-3, the one pioneered and perfected by the likes of Rinus Michels, Pep Guardiola, and Cruyff. Let's see the numbers. The data proof, the aggregate score. Our aggregated data score for the 4-3-3 is significantly higher than any other formation. 1. Defensive solidity. The three central midfielders provide a robust screening shield for the back four, leading to consistently low GSPM metrics, even when the fullbacks push forward. The system naturally encourages controlled defense. 2. Attacking efficiency. The front three, supported by 2 8s in the midfield, allows for a greater volume of high-quality chances. The system's XGCR is high because it creates overloads in the final third, leading to higher conversion rates. 3. Adaptability. The 4-3-3 is a Swiss Army knife. It can morph into a 4-5-1 defensively or a 3-4-3 in attack, simply by altering the roles of the fullbacks and the central midfielders. This adaptability makes it robust against any opponent's counter-tactic. The data has spoken. What is the single most important tactical instruction that makes the 4-3-3 so hard to break down defensively? Is it the holding midfielders positioning or the wingers tracking back? Give me your tactical insight in the comments. Phase 4. The tactical breakdown, why it's undeniable. Let's move beyond the numbers and understand the tactical genius baked into the 4-3-3 that makes the data so favorable. 1. The midfield triangle. The statistical brilliance lies in the midfield trio, the single pivot, the 6, and the 2 advanced central players, the 8s. This triangle creates passing options at every angle, making ball retention supremely high. The ability to retain the ball is the best form of defense, which keeps the GSPM low. Statistically, teams utilizing this specific midfield triangle show higher average possession percentages and fewer turnovers in critical zones. 2. Creating overloads. The 4-3-3 naturally creates the most favorable attacking overload. The 3v2 in the wide areas. Winger plus fullback plus central midfielder versus opponent's fullback plus center back. This guaranteed numerical superiority consistently breaks down packed defenses and boosts the team's overall XG creation. 3. The defensive press. The front three are perfectly spaced to initiate a high press. Their positioning blocks the opponent's center backs from easily passing to the fullbacks, forcing them to play centrally, where the defensive midfield triangle is waiting. This coordinated press leads to high turnovers in the opponent's half, which are statistically proven to be the most likely turnovers to result in a goal. Conclusion: the end of the debate. We began this masterclass by promising to settle the debate using only data, and the data is overwhelmingly clear. The fluid positional 4-3-3 is the greatest football formation ever devised. Its genius lies in its flexibility, its structural solidity provided by the midfield triangle, and its high efficiency in the final third. It is the perfect marriage of defensive stability and offensive ruthlessness. Greatness in football, just like in science, is about repeatable, verifiable results. The 4-3-3 has simply delivered the best statistical results over the longest period in the most diverse set of competitions. Thank you for joining this deep dive into football history and data. If this analysis has changed your mind, or if you still firmly disagree, I would like to know your thoughts. My final and most crucial question: if you were a manager today, what is the one flaw of the 4-3-3 you would try to exploit when playing against it? Let me know your counter tactic in the comments. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more statistical football analysis. Keep thinking the game, and I'll see you in the next video.